Former F1 boss Bernie Ecclestone is set to be charged with fraud. Former F1 boss Bernie Ecclestone is set to be charged with fraud by false representation after HMRC launched an investigation into suspected undeclared overseas assets said to be worth more than £400 million. The Crown Prosecution Service have now authorised the charge after reviewing evidence from HMRC. Chief Crown Prosecutor Andrew Penhale confirmed that Ecclestone will face charges in respect of his failure to declare to HMRC the existence of assets held overseas believed to be worth in excess of £400 million. And he added, the Crown Prosecution Service reminds all concerned that criminal proceedings against this defendant are now active and that they have a right to a fair trial. It is extremely important that there should be no reporting, commentary or sharing of information online which could in any way prejudice these proceedings. Meanwhile, the director of HMRC's Fraud Investigation Service, Simon York, said, "We can confirm that a fraud by false representation charge has been authorized against Bernard Ecclestone. This follows a complex and worldwide criminal investigation by HMRC's Fraud Investigation Service. The criminal charge relates to projected tax liabilities arising from more than £400 million of offshore assets which were concealed from HMRC. HMRC is on the side of honest taxpayers, and we will take tough action wherever we suspect tax fraud. Our message is clear: no one is beyond our reach. We remind people to refrain from commentary or sharing of information that could prejudice proceedings in any way. This is now a matter for the courts and we will not be commenting further." Ecclestone entered F1 in 1972 when he bought the Brabham team from Ron Tauranac. And the businessman then formed the Formula One Constructors Association, FOCA, in 1974. The 91-year-old oversaw the sport as its chief for over 40 years before Liberty Media took it over in 2017. And following his departure from the sport, he said, "I'm proud of the business that I built over the last 40 years and all that I have achieved with Formula One. I'm very pleased that the business has been acquired by Liberty and that it intends to invest in the future of F1. I am sure that Chase Carey will execute his role in a way that will benefit the sport." Ecclestone has been hit by a series of controversies throughout his career and recently insisted that he would take a bullet for Russia's President Vladimir Putin and that Lewis Hamilton should just brush aside the racial slur that Nelson Piquet used to describe him. Hamilton said in response, "I don't know why we are continuing to give these older voices a platform."
If